take you down. Level up. So annoying. Enemy attack. What a pain. I'm wiped. How'd it go again? Pierce.
That was weak.
There. One hit. Grow. Where are you looking? The power of the Demon Lord. You coward. All 5 fingers. I see right through you. You looking? Annihilation.
It ain't.
Over here.
What the?
Surprise. Eat this. Crush. I'll take you down. I'll mince you.
It ain't.
Touch me and die. I'll destroy you.
Guard.
You won't do anything. Touch me and die. Just die already. All will be disintegrated. Time to die. Let's start. Huh? Just getting started. Cut through.
Oh, yes, damn it. Oh no.
Where are you looking?
What the hell?
Huh? Meet your end.
The hell?
You won't do anything. I'll smash you. Cockroach. I'll end this. You're serious? You won't do anything. The power of the Demon Lord. Turn to dust.
The hell?
Cockroach. Time to die. The power of the Demon Lord. Disappear.
Watch out!
I will destroy you. Where are you looking? Turn to dust. How'd it go again?
As expected. So naive. What?
I can't move.
Come
The
closer.
hell?
Stay down.
Shut up.
Annihilation!
Hell?
No letting up. Binding claw. No problem. As expected, I'll destroy you. Impossible. No escape. No letting up. So close. One of those rational falsehoods.
So itchy.
Doesn't hurt.